they're, if you're going to tell a story about yourself, you better be really good at it. And so if you're not, your experiences are just one. And I can always tell, I've got a grandson, and he's just like that. And whenever he comes in and looks at people or something, it's blowing. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Ryan, it is boring. So Ryan thinks it's boring. Probably other people are going to think it's boring. He hated it. We were there in North Carolina. Last week. And the thing was they were battling on the street. Fascinating to be there. And I actually, today's song was about, we went to a bar, supposed to be 10,000 people there, but I wouldn't have, regardless of your politics, you wouldn't have missed that opportunity to see something historic, even if he wasn't a real But I was convinced that there was something really different. That's what was and everybody was, I don't know who came from, and everybody was so upbeat, and volunteers, and your staff members. I thought, are these people smoking some serious weed? Because I've never met people who are so nice. And of course, they use this as an opportunity to register voters. So. But there was, nothing pushy about it.
Just really good people.
And I got an Obama sweatshirt, but a t-shirt because they didn't. Oh, that it was full out. And you imagine putting 30,000 people through security?
Yeah.
And there was 250,000, it was 250,000 people there last night. And these TSA people, they don't even know what it is. So why are you paying for that? That shouldn't be a taxpayer. Held down button sales though, because we paid for security and people now. Okay, sorry about the button.
Wow. Speaking of boring though, this is the most interesting thing about Dylan. Like how I look at things as I look at new innovative stuff and I kind of follow it versus participating in it. But when you talk about you have to write a good story, and people have to be interested in that story. It floors me because most people, my son's great, I love him to death, but I'm telling you, I try to watch his schedule and I'm bored. I'm like, he's not doing anything.
I'm sitting here right now and, there's 40 people on right now.
40 people on there.
40 out of 632,344 views.
Is that live audio too?
Live audio, live video. Everything.
So they're hearing my great stories.
Yeah. They are.
And they talk about them, which is the most amazing.
What how it works is
what grade are going?
You gotta be on camera when he flips that to you, You'll be live.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm a 11th grader, so I'm a junior. And how it works is sometimes it can get a little bit delayed, but there's a video and then there's a chat room right next to it. And then there's viewers right there, 38 right now. Views, 2,905 people have favorited my channel. So that
2,000 what?
2,905 people.
This reminds me. What is that television show? Carly.
Oh yeah. Except it is actually the real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a few
very
things
well
of
acted.
that.
I really enjoyed that. I have a 17-year-old granddaughter. She hadn't put it on, and I've never seen it.
Yeah, and it really is basically exactly like that, except for the fact that I try and do it as much outside of school as possible. And how I'll normally do it is, what this is it's like mobile.
Because I think we turned it on. My managing editor was up in the room. And she said, well, he's not on right now, he's probably in school.
Yeah. During the school time hours, I don't think the school would really appreciate me bringing my laptop and everything in. But, you know, this little thing helps. It's like the internet, so that I can go anywhere and have, as long as I have a cell phone signal, I have internet.
Okay.
So it's basically the heart of my life cast, which is the internet, you know. And then
is that what you call it? My life cast?
Lifecast. It's life casting. It's been said to be the new reality TV because it is actually real. You know, it's not fake. It's not staged most of the time. It's just real people living their real life, and people, you know, people are curious, I think, and that's why people tune in, is just to see other people's lives.
And how about the little story when you got pulled over on the phone?
Oh, I'll have to show that to you.
Okay.
The cool thing is it's live. You can't stop anything. You can't control anything. And one day, I had my camera on. I take the bus from Minneapolis, and about probably 7 bus rides in, I think people started getting a little bit curious. How I used to do it, I've changed things, but this is a picture on how I did it. My camera would be right there.
Okay.
And people would get kind of curious, I guess, so they ended up calling Metro Transit, and then the police got involved because they thought that, you know, I was doing it for weird reasons.
So you were just going to Minneapolis to do this?
I had a job with 50 Entertainment. They're like a music label. I had an internship there for the summer. So.
Where did you have an internship?
It's at 50 Records.
Is it the
50?
Okay.
Yep.
Because those people in North Carolina, they used to be in the record business. They actually discovered the school in Signature.
That's cool.
Yeah. They Steve still is. Karen's a stay-at-home mom, but Steve still manages, several groups, but he's got a large advertising agency. So it's kind of an interesting business. So it was for the summer you got that?
Yes.
How did you get it?
Well, my mom basically works there. She does she did the street team for a while, which is
so you did this last summer then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
so you had to take the bus to Minneapolis.
It's like complicated, but I'd ride with my dad there because he works in Minneapolis.
So part of the time you took the bus.
Yeah, so I'd come home on the bus, and people were curious, I guess, and they ended up getting Metro Transit to investigate, and of course they're going, why does this kid have a camera on the bus filming people? So then they got the cops involved, and I remember looking out the bus window and seeing two squad cars at the gas station, and right as the bus pulled by, they pulled up, and I was just thinking that would be so cool to get someone arrested on camera, because I'm always constantly thinking something to be in the action for my viewers to see, to make it interesting. And I'll work on pulling this up. So sure enough, I get off the bus, and there are one cop sitting there waiting for me, and he said, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" And they
Did they wait till you got out here?
Got off the bus.
Okay.
So I had to go over to the squad car, and they questioned me on what I was doing, and
I can just see it though. The more you told them what you were doing, the less they believed it.
Well, he was a little bit, I tried
I
to.
thought it was against the law at first.
They were planning to
really
charge me against some stalker harassment because they thought I was, doing it like zooming up on areas.
Well, I have to cope with that all the time, but and being female is really an advantage. John always worries that at the paper. John's
Mhm.
28, I think, and he always worries about going to fairs and stuff that people would consider. I swear you
Mhm.
would have.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I
He
actually.
doesn't consider that, you know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
real reporters shouldn't have to wear anything.
Mhm.
You look really dumb.
Yeah, I actually had to. I just photoshopped this where it just basically says
Yeah.
you're on camera.
Do you know what? I'm thinking that we should take advantage of it
Mhm.
and get you to do some things for us. Because I've had to learn video now.
Mhm.
And it says something about the staff, when the old that's the one that's willing to change technology. And I found out too that it was a lot like still camera. If you're good with that, your chances are you're going to be good at this. But it would be interesting to give you assignments,
Mhm.
you know, and have you do some things for us.
He's really good at that stuff, isn't he, Billy?
Yeah. Like we have, you know, like we've got a video camera, but I don't know how fast or slow that is.
As in how fast it gets posted.
How fast?
Um,
Well, no, not how fast it's posted, but how much motion.
Oh, it's kind of, you know, being mobile, the internet speed isn't as well, so, and just, if it's dark
Would
out.
you be better off like using our equipment
for professional type news, yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
you'd be better off using our equipment, because we're not terribly high tech, but, you know, even in our cameras, I mean, I got $7,000 worth of equipment,
Mhm.
but, you know, we're still trying to create a plan to photograph on tour. So.
Tell Judy how you have your notebook done in the first place. It's not yet.
Yeah, I actually, the reason how this really expanded was I would just be sitting in my room. I started on October 14th, 2007. And I would just sit there in my bedroom, and I started out with no viewers, just myself. And over the next few months, I'd start to slowly gain a fan base until, you know, now the top.
How did they come across you? What did they do?
I found someone else that actually, this isn't my idea.
That's Justin TV?
Justin, and one of the more popular ones was Justine.
Oh, okay.
They did the same exact thing that I did,
Okay.
that I'm doing now,
Uh-huh.
and that's live casting. And I found Justine, and I kind of looked into the website, and I was like, that would be really cool to do. So I signed up to the website, just kind of, you know, sitting there talking with people. And I think what really is good is the live interaction. That there's a chat room on the side, and that you can talk to people. And
okay, so somebody can go on there and talk to you?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Do they do that?
There's a.
We must be talking about you guys
I'm
right
at
now.
47 right now.
Okay.
So there's a video and there's a chat room right now. She's interviewing Dylan. They're all.
Okay.
You know, they talk to each other. They talk about what's going on. They talk to me. You know, it kind of depends on what's going on. If I'm just sitting there, like today at rehearsal, I was just sitting there.
You know, in the beginning of the internet, I used to go to the Kodak site. Nikon site. Well, Kodak. And you used to be able to get on and talk with, first of all, it was 10 hours or something. And I got on a pro site myself. Because it wasn't being better than anything, it was just that we had common business. But you know, it's very hard to do that now. Because, you know, 39,000 people want to talk on the same site. So what this is kind of returning to the intimacy of some of those early chances.
What I think really helped Justin.tv was the Jonas Brothers did a broadcast on the site, and they broadcasted for one night, and I think 4 million views. There were tons and tons, and I mean, still, they really impacted. Like, people can pick a username, they register for a username, and I see tons of usernames. The age range of my site is generally, you know, 13 to 17 girls. So of course